This video is probably taking me 4 to 6 weeks to shoot, all because of this bitch. And I need to find a spot for it. Need to find a spot for something that big.
That's what she said.
Hey, my name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Extreme Channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey everybody, as you saw in the title, I'm moving around a ton of statues just to make room for this guy. The problem is, I decided after the Extreme Rumble that I'm going to keep both of them. They're both fantastic, but I can't keep them near each other because to me that's just weird. Although, now that I look behind it, I have like 5 Wolverines right next to each other. So, I need to find room for this guy, and we're going to go on this journey together. Let me take you through my plan. Some of this has probably already been executed with pictures online, but for now, let's start the back-breaking journey, both figuratively and literally. So step number 1, as you've probably already seen, I put all of these pieces up for sale. So I have to box up these 9 different pieces, kind of 13 if you are 12 if you include all the brothers, even though it's one statue. And then I'm going to make this a dual layer, so 2 layer Maji case. And let me show you what I'm going to put here. So this exact setup that I have right at the entryway of my basement is what I'm going to put over there. It's going to be exactly like this, same type of cases, same characters. We have Daredevil, Kingpin, Morbius, and Ghost Rider. Hopefully someday I'll be able to get a Punisher, and the top shelf will be empty, as you're going to see once I'm done. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to completely take down this display. On this display, it's going to be my new favorite Marvel characters. Up top on the right, we're going to put that Magneto I was just talking about. Next to him is going to be this custom Weapon X. These are going to be all my favorite characters. Below him, we're going to put my XM Studios Hulk transformation. And next to him is going to be this Venomized transformation with the Hulkbuster going on the bottom shelf. Now obviously to accomplish this, I need to do different shelving, so you will see that. So right now I have lights off, but over here is my current Hulk display. You see the Hulk transformation down there. So some of these pieces are going to be moved around as well to make the display work. Now take a grandiose look at this right now, all these pieces, because this is my X-Men wall that transitions, as you guys know, over to Venom. So I'm going to move around almost all these X-Men pieces just so they flow a little bit better. We're going to add some up top there, as well as make some room for some POs. Not POs, I've already paid shipping on these, but in the corner we're going to put this massive diorama, most likely. Next to it we're going to put this Kingpin vs. Spider-Man. And then we're going to have to condense all of these Venom statues together to make it work, which I do have a plan for. Overall, I think it's about 35 statues I'm moving, 9 more I'm selling, and 4 or 5 display cases being moved and or built. So I will show you each step of the way. Let's get going. So whenever you do these statue rearranges, it doesn't go like you think it would. So I actually started, I think this was going to be, there's like 9 phases in this. This was phase 5. I did it first. I rearranged all the Venom pieces to fit in the Venom display right here. So if you recall, we had Venom pieces everywhere going across the top. And now for X-Men, we have a spot for a big diorama that's going to be there. And there is the giant Magneto in a, well, he's not even on the base, but temporary spot while we continue to work at this project. But this is how the new Venom display looks. More to come. All right, so we're making progress, getting stuff boxed up for the sale, which probably already happened by now. And there's that. And then over here is just a mess with statues on boxes, Hulkbuster moved, and working on emptying that. The genius of this display is that it's actually going to create like 20 extra spots. Okay, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I'm about 8 whiskeys in. But it'll create 1, 4 or 5 extra spots, but I'd have to think of how am I going to stay with the Daredevil, Kingpin, Ghost Rider theme. Ooh, I just thought about it. Figured it out already. Hashtag genius. Super rudimentary. I need to figure out how to fix that gap. The floor is uneven, which is the problem. I can do it by putting Ghost Rider on the middle and holding them together. I do have the lights fixed up, but look at all that room for extra shit. That's just amazing. So this step is semi-done. Still definitely have some things to fix. So my plan ran into a few issues. Number one, I was hoping to do a 3-tier shelf on this to put all my favorite pieces, and it can only be 2-tier due to the size of each of them. So Hulkbuster isn't gonna sit here. He originally was, but gonna have to find somewhere else for him, but he'll sit here temporarily while we work out the rest, but the shelf is done. Okay, so have this accomplished. On the bottom, we're gonna have Magneto, and then right next to him, we're putting this Weapon X that actually I just got the tracking number for, so should be here soon. And of course, this video launches a while after I film it. And then up top, this is just a temporary spot for Hulkbuster. We're actually going to put Hulk Transformation, which I already own, right there. And then we're going to put this Venom Transformation right next to it. So this will be 4 of my 5 favorite Marvel characters. Just need to figure out what we're gonna do with the amazing XM Hulkbuster. Well, it's not one of my favorite characters, definitely one of my favorite statues. And I do have some spotlights on the ceiling that can shine down when it gets there. So I consider this complete, and now let's work on the other stuff. So coming back to this display, I was gonna move all of the Wolverine characters over to this case, just kind of switch those up. So it'd be underneath that Wolverine right there. But I kind of like all this Vs Sentinel pieces all together, so we're gonna keep that. And I really like Wolverine next to that Sabretooth. So I think this is done for now. I still have room at the bottom for some other Wolverine pieces and any other random X-Men I have coming in. Some Brotherhood will go over there. But again, that big Dio, Juggernaut Dio, is going in the corner. And right here, I kind of have a semi-open spot because generally Gambit sits in the back. The day I'm filming this, I've had that Colossus tearing out the Sentinel eyes up for sale for a month. No one's bought it. If they don't buy it this month, I'm just gonna put it back up there. And then again, that Spider-Man Dio will kind of go there to transition over to the Venom characters. But for the most part, this is actually done, including characters coming in, which is kind of what blows my mind. And same with the X-Men. I have one more version of Wolverine coming in, and then another villain, the Blob, and the X-Men display and the Venom display is done, unless anyone ever makes a kick-ass Null. So I have decided for now, once those transformation pieces come in, going to put Hulkbuster somewhere in this display. While it doesn't flow very well, technically Iron Man has worked with Daredevil. Daredevil has actually beat him before, although it's kind of a stupid justification. So while it's all Marvel characters, breaks the theme a little bit, I can move everything down as there's an empty case. So Hulkbuster will go over here. It's just such an awesome statue. Ultimately, I'd like to put it with some Hulks, but that display would be a little too tight, as I'll show you in kind of the final part of this video. So here is my Hulk statues. I apologize for the glare. On the bottom, you have the transformation that's going over to the display over here we talked about. I think I'm gonna leave the red and gray in the middle there with the crazy Hulk statue up top. I don't want to put anything else on top due to weight. And then I also have 2 more Hulk statues coming in. One is this Cyborg Hulk. I actually have the tracking number for. And then one probably done in the next few months, this Venomized Hulk. So I will have to figure out what to do with the Lou Ferrigno down there. But realistically, Hulkbuster is just not a good spot in here. I really like the flow of it now. So, but that sums it up, moving everything. So obviously I have to move a few more when some of the new stuff comes in, but you'll see that on future videos. You can always check out my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I post a lot of stuff, especially on TikTok. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one is easy. First, you gotta be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you wanna make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is a little bit of a preview for a room tour we are going to do in a few months, so at least hopefully you got a little bit of a glimpse. Also seeing what the collection is looking like as I narrow down my pieces more and more. Thanks so much. Please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, lots more content coming up. Take care.